recorded live from the John Pacino studio inside of High Tech in Secaucus, New Jersey. It's the SN Network on WHIT Podcasting. I'm your host and your announcer, Jonathan Ibrahim. And with us today, welcome back, Mr. Frank Jansen from Security.
Thank you for having me back.
Welcome back, my friend. It's been a while. And then
in
in the back panel, we have Mr. DePiro. Always a pleasure. Thanks for helping us, DP. Let's get straight to it. You're a Celtics fan. Tell us your thoughts on this close win that you guys got against the Cavaliers, missing their star player, Donovan Mitchell.
And what about our starting center?
Oh, my God. But you guys have a stacked team.
So okay.
These guys have no one
Okay.
right now.
So in a couple of weeks ago, I did say we were going to go 4-0, 4-0, and conference 4-2, right? Did I not say that?
You
Okay.
did.
So we did 4-1.
4-1.
Now it's 3-1. It'll be 4-1 in 2 days. And then we go 4-1. So, 12-3 compared to 12-2 is not that bad. So I'm right on track. Ticks, baby, ticks.
Jason Tatum actually had a good game in Game 3. He was actually the leading scorer on his team for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been that way. It was Derek White and Jaylen Brown for a long time. It was finally Jason Tatum, the best player on the best team in the East. Yeah, I will give you guys that. The best player on the best team in the East actually showed up in a time where he's supposed to start showing up. And, congrats to Tatum for that.
And we're undefeated on the road. I had to throw that in there. Undefeated on the road.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
4-0.
How many games did you lose on the road?
The
last year?
Celtics?
During the season? So if we lost 18, what did we lose? 18 games? So 18, I'm going to say
You
out
guys
of the
were in a
18
good
games,
road
I think
team.
I'm going to say we lost.
They were probably all road games.
No.
Because no.
I'm
Because
gonna
last season,
say,
you guys,
I remember this too. Because I looked
you
at it.
guys only lost like less than 5 home games. I think,
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to say it like we probably out of the 18, we probably lost 12
No, wait,
road
we
games.
could look.
He's going to look it up. But I'm going to say we lost 12 out of 18 on the road. I think we lost 6 home games.
Yeah, but you guys were a really good
Yes.
team.
Well, you're looking
at
that up,
home, to be honest. But to be honest, though,
And did you see the draft? We got to talk about the draft a little bit too. You forgot about the draft Saturday?
well, yeah, the NFL. We'll get to that.
No.
Oh, the NBA.
Yeah. You forgot about that?
Wait, what draft?
NBA draft.
Oh, the draft order. Well,
you
now
see-
the Hawks are about to have the first pick.
Yeah, but San
before we get to
Antonio,
that,
again, they're 7-14. I'm sorry, no, 4 and something, 4-8 or 4-9. They got 2 picks again.
that's nice.
Okay, ahead. What were we?
There's one thing. Well, just what's it called? Like, now they actually mentioned the draft. There's one thing that upsets me a bit. I think that should really be the worst team that gets like. I think that the first 5 picks shouldn't be allowed.
No,
I think the first 5 picks should go to the 5 worst teams
Negative.
ranked.
No,
I
because
think that's how it
you make
should be.
trades. You make trades, and that's what it's all about. Draft picks. It's the same thing in the NFL. So do that in the NFL too.
Yeah, but in the NFL, like it's another story. Because
No,
like
no,
the
it's
trades, the trades are a lot more like
Sorry.
effective.
It's the same as the NBA. You trade for who you in 2 years you think you guys are going to be good, and that's how you gel them. My opinion.
I just think that a team like the Pistons, like it's crazy that they've been tanking for a while now, and they also went on like a 13-game losing streak just to
I think
end up getting the 5th pick.
5th pick. I think they're number
That's
5.
crazy.
So Atlanta's 1, right?
hmm
Washington's 2,
Yeah,
Houston 3, San Antonio 4.
and then Detroit
And
5.
then Detroit. Imagine, Mr. DePiro, San Antonio had a chance to get the number 1 draft pick again this year, and they got number 4. Yeah, they got number 4. The top 4 they picked, and last year and 2 years ago.
Mhm.
So
Because they
there-
kept winning at the end?
no, they just it's from
No, it's just the
trades.
lottery. Like they
Oh,
don't let
and
them
lottery.
get it. So,
So
that's
what was
all
their
it
record?
was.
You got it there, brother?
The road games for the Celtics. That's interesting. Like how
If
many
you
games
go to
they have
NBA Final
lost?
Standings, it'll have it.
All right, so the Celtics are just 14. Actually, no, it's getting
That's
the playoffs.
postseason, brother.
Well, let's get the regular season.
2024.
14.
What did I say?
You said
I
12.
said 12.
Yeah,
14.
you weren't far off.
All right, so we had we lost only 2 home games, 4 home games.
Hmm.
Okay, we lost half of that already in the playoffs.
Yeah,
We lost 2 in the playoffs at home.
that's sick.
Yes. So
That's
go ahead.
insane.
All right.
And then Jason Tatum actually had another good game yesterday, logging in 33,
Mhm.
11, and 5. I didn't really get to see this game because I had a scrimmage yesterday. And
A scrimmage of what?
my church basketball league.
And how'd you do?
The kids that I grew up with that are bad, that were bad, those kids were impressing me because those kids have actually gotten a lot better. And coming from someone who hasn't played in more than 5 years,
See, they took the lead in the third quarter, Cleveland.
I just felt so lost. Yeah, and Cleveland was keeping it close with you
Mhm.
guys. Like that was what was impressing me. Darius Garland also logged in 37 and 3.
So can I finish my Boston Celtic? What I think about them?
Go ahead.
I'll be at the first game of the season next year watching the Banner race.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I remember you mentioning this. Yeah. So back to Jason Tatum, 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's definitely a great performance by him, being in the game for 44 minutes. Jaylen Brown also being in the game for 34 minutes, logged in 27 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Another good game by him.
Is he wearing
Drew
Grinches?
Holiday.
Is he wearing Grinches there? Looks like he's wearing Grinches.
Who, Tatum? Oh, yeah, he is. Well, I think it might be. I
Maybe
think
the new
I've never
ones.
seen him wear them.
No, me neither.
Oh, and Evan Mobley actually played the
Played well.
game because I remember he got hurt last
And then we
game
had,
and he came back in.
Token, too.
Yeah.
Came off the bench. How many did he have? The backup center.
Cornet,
Yeah, Cornette.
he had 9 points and 6 rebounds.
You ever hear of him before?
I've heard of him.
Okay.
Al Horford. Damn, Al Horford actually didn't do much.
It's okay. It's
It
a
was
team
more of a
effort.
rebound game for him.
Team
which
effort.
is 6.
Got the dub. Got the dub.
Why has Drew Holiday not been doing anything?
He
on
did
this
good. He's
team?
doing okay. Leave him alone.
Yeah, but like with
His
all the
defense is
minutes
there.
he's getting, I would expect
His defense is there.
a better scoring game from
He's
him.
good.
Yeah, his defense
Drew
is
is
definitely
good.
still there.
All right, let's go to the next series.
But I
which
would have
one?
expected more
Connects.
from
We
him.
don't have connects.
Yeah, the next. Oh my God. I went to sleep watching the Thunder and the Mavericks.
And
They were up by 10.
10.
And
No, it
then
had
what
more
I'm
than that.
hearing is that Luka
Yeah.
Doncic apparently wasn't doing good with
Yeah.
free throws.
Well, what are you going to do?
That's insane.
Okay, so I'm going to change the subject real quick, a little bit, Mr. DePiro. We were talking about this at my friend's house on Sunday. Several of us, basketball people.
Uh-huh.
South Korea. There is no three-point line. If you miss a foul shot, you take 1 point off the score. And
I've
if you
heard of
dunk
that.
the ball, you get 3 points. Well, we know why. If you dunk the ball in South Korea, you get 3 points. We know that. But how great if they would take the 3-point line away again. I think it would make the game a lot more competitive.
In the NBA.
Yes. Take it away again. Look at his face.
Stephen Curry.
Take it away.
the
You
most
got to play defense.
impactful-
Doesn't
The
matter.
most impactful player
Take
to
it
ever
away.
play the
Correct.
game of basketball.
Yep.
Made it to where
Yep.
he made the NBA
Yep.
become a game where
Yep. I
if
agree.
you're going to be an
Absolutely.
NBA player, you have to know how to shoot.
Take it away.
So just take away that 3-point line.
That's right.
I'm sorry, no one's gonna be scoring 30
Why?
anymore
Why?
because the 3-point line.
No. Why? No, there's another reason why. Because now you got to go down the middle.
Because if
You're
you're
not
having,
going to go down the middle because you're going to come up with a bloody lip every time.
but anyone having a high scoring game right now, you would know that they were definitely doing good with
Take
30s.
it away. Let's play a year without it. Let's try it for 1 year.
We can't do that.
Play some defense, and then we'll get some broken lips going down the middle. Yeah.
That's a wild take.
Okay.
Wait, so why are you mentioning that? Is it
Because
of
nobody
Luka
plays
Doncic?
defense, and you're taking 40-foot shots that the defensive isn't on you, and you're scoring. You can't do that. You got to go to the hole. Go to the hole.
PJ Washington did a good job with shooting yesterday.
Now I got something for him to think about for the next show. Think about it. Take away the 3-point line for one season.
I can't do that. We can't do that.
The Utes. I'll tell you, the Utes, Chris.
No, especially
sorry.
on my
It's the- I'm sorry.
generation,
It's the
we can't be
youths.
told
I'm
that.
sorry.
Get rid of the
It's the
three.
youths.
He's just worried about Stephen Curry, this kid. That's all.
We can't get rid of the.
They'll never get
three-point
another
line. Oh, that's where
championship.
you were trying to go.
No, I
Okay.
didn't. No, I was not.
No, that's where you were
No,
trying to
no,
go.
no. We were talking about it. Take it away. It'd be so more competitive.
No, you're trying to disrespect my favorite player.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
Nah,
I wish I could
nah.
throw my equipment and not get thrown out of a game twice.
No,
Oh,
but
3
I'm
times, I'm
saying
sorry.
no, but I'm saying like it's just nowadays you can't get rid of the 3-point line. Although I think that someone like let's say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, although he only has like 1 3-pointer in his career because of how late the 3-point line became a thing by like the end of his career.
My first shot in my high school career would have been a 4-point play. Would have been. Instead, it was a
It
3-point
was an
play.
and one outside the 3-point line.
Top of the key.
Huh.
Straight on. 1982.
That's nice. Yeah. So like, it's funny that you mentioned get rid of the 3-point line because people like this is actually something that I always mention whenever I hear the GOAT debate with LeBron and Jordan.
There is no
People
debate.
act like
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar like doesn't have any reason to be in the GOAT debate, to be honest, because I think that this guy literally had the scoring title for almost 40 years with just 1 3-pointer on his what's it called his resume,
Nobody talks about Oscar
and no one
Robertson.
talks about it.
Oscar Robinson.
Yeah, he was basically
One whole
Russell
season was a
Westbrook
triple
before
double.
Westbrook.
One whole season, a triple-double. Nobody talks about him.
Hey, wait, but Westbrook was averaging that for like
Yes,
4
yes.
seasons straight.
Yeah.
I find that crazy to believe.
Okay, so
But it was a great time when I was living, though.
what do you mean you're dead? He said when I was living. What do you-
No. I'm saying,
Hold on, you awake?
a
He's-
great
he's
time
alive.
that I was living.
Oh, you didn't say.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like I said, I didn't get enough sleep. That Thunder Mavs game
Okay.
was very interesting.
All right.
Because I literally made a prediction with another person who was on the show yesterday that the Mavericks were gonna win this game, but barely anyone even like was able to score over 20 except for PJ Washington. Even Luka, if he was able to make those free throws, he would have had a 20 plus point triple double.
Listen,
Like it's insane.
that's
And Kyrie Irving didn't do anything too.
it's. I guess that's going seven games, and I hope Oklahoma wins because I told you I had the Celtics. In
The
Oklahoma.
series is gonna be really close. It looks like a very split series.
How about-
Like it's like for this one, like it's like if you say that the Thunder are gonna win, and then if I say the Mavericks are gonna win, like we can't be mad at each other because of how close the series just is.
So all your friends downstairs were telling me Oklahoma's not coming back. Oklahoma's not coming back. Oklahoma's okay. No problem.
No, but now I realize that after last night's game, this is gonna be closer than I thought. Chet Holmgren also.
They all won on the road, right? All 4 games won on the road.
Who?
That series.
Well,
I think
Dallas.
so.
Well, Dallas won the last game, which was at home.
Oh, okay.
The
So they
Thunder,
split.
Thunder won the first game of this. Yeah, so
Okay,
like
they
it's like equally
Okay.
split. They
thought it
just
was
keep
2-2,
going back and
2-2,
forth.
2-2.
They just keep going back and forth. That's
Chris,
how
you're a
it's
Knick
working
fan,
right
Chris?
now.
I am.
Not looking good.
What? Wow.
Not
I
looking
can
good.
understand that point of view, but yeah,
Why are you saying that?
injuries.
Is that a-
OG's not there. They're stuck on a 6 to 7 man rotation with the worst coach to play for in the whole league.
I don't think that's true, but
I think it's true because they even made a survey where the NBA players filled out the survey and they said that that's the coach that they would least want to play for
okay.
because of the history that he's had with his players.
Excuse me.
And them now being stuck on a 6 to 7 man rotation, going up against a stacked team like the Pacers, and losing the series lead now, blowing it to the Pacers, making them tie with them now, puts them at a disadvantage with OG Anunoby, who's probably still going to sit out this game tonight. against Indiana.
Now I'm just watching this replay of this game. Why did he make that second foul shot?
Who? Luca?
Why would you make the
It's
second one?
insane.
Because you still have to foul anyway.
It's
So
insane.
try to miss, try to get the loose ball, and you still got to foul anyway.
Yeah, like off the inbound, he could have just fouled, and they would have been taken back to the free throw line. That didn't make sense.
I don't know. Look at this. He misses a jump shot.
That was insane.
What they foul him on the 3-point shot? Oh my God! He even
This
it was
is
almost an
crazy.
air ball. Who's that on the line?
I think that's Washington. Yeah, it's PJ Washington.
Another big mouth. Another one talks.
Surprisingly, he was the leading scorer on that team yesterday.
Mhm.
I'm glad that he left Charlotte, like I mentioned yesterday. Definitely adding
this is
more
the game
depth
right here.
to Dallas.
Makes it. There you go.
He's
Bye-bye.
so smooth. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He reminds me. His game reminds me exactly of Luca's, but he's like quicker, but he's also
hit the
smooth.
shot clock almost.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to the next series.
Yeah. Now the Knicks and the Pacers. You're a Celtics fan. You guys have a long history. We got a Knicks and a Pacers fan in the house today.
Who's a Pacer
Let's
fan?
let the what?
Who's a Pacer fan?
Oh, excuse me, no, Knicks and a Celtics fan, and I know that you
Hopefully,
guys got
hopefully
history
we
with
face
the
each
Knicks.
other, and that would be nice.
Doesn't look like it's gonna happen though.
Wow.
6 to 7.
lot of
Like I
negativity
really
here, Mr.
wanted to.
Caprio.
I want the Knicks to go forward and win the championship.
Slow down, Turbo.
I want them to. What?
Slow down, Turbo. Slow down.
What you want
First,
me
you
to
just
say?
don't have them winning
Boston?
this series. Now you got them winning the championship.
I'm saying I
If-
want
and-
them to.
Oh,
I've been wanted them to.
Boy.
I've been wanted them to, but I just know it's not gonna happen when you're stuck with a 6 to 7 man rotation, missing your
they gotta-
second best player on
You
the team.
gotta play. You gotta play. You gotta step up. You know,
And Jalen Brunson clearly is doing a lot in the
and
series.
he's playing hurt.
Yeah, and he's playing hurt.
Why
too,
did you
still
play him?
scoring
Why
a
didn't they
lot.
take him out in the middle of the third quarter the other day?
Because they needed him.
You're not going to win the game, but you could get injured. So that's
I
what
mean, they still won that game though because
last game Saturday.
oh, you're
That's
talking
Sunday,
about
I mean, Sunday.
third game. Wait, he got hurt during that game too.
He came down on somebody's foot, but he was playing hurt anyway. So take him out there. We're down by 30, by 27, by 30, by 25. Take him out in the third quarter. You
That's true.
can't risk injuries.
Yeah, and Dante DiVincenzo has honestly showed up in the series. I'm a
I'm rooting for them because of my son.
Knicks fan too.
He's a Knicks fan. My youngest. Yes.
Man, that injury report. Wait, DePiro, is it okay if you could switch to the injury report real quick? Just the
got it.
last slide.
Oh, next to it.
Yeah, wait, I'll just pause that, please, real
Yeah.
quick. OG Anunoby is out for tonight's game.
Mm-hmm.
Bojan Bogdanovic also hurt his foot. Charlie Brown. Oh, and what's it called? Julius Randle.
He's
Yeah,
out
so
for
3 of the guys are out for
Okay.
the season. Charlie Brown, not a name that we really would care much about. But now that OG is out, it's really just Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo. And the problem with these guys is that they're losing games now because of points that are getting scored on them from fast breaks. And because it's only a 6 to 7 man rotation, they can't do anything. Really, because there's barely anyone getting subbed out.
I agree. I'm
Josh
tired.
Hart is playing every minute of the series.
How about
they're
Burks?
tired.
How about Burks?
They're not going to be able to run after these guys in the fast
Mr.
breaks.
DePiro, were you watching any of the game, the last 2 games at all, the Knicks?
A little bit of it.
I could just hear Walt Clyde Frazier go in game 3. He goes, he's percolating. For
He's
Burks.
actually one of my
For
favorite
Burks.
role players.
Hey,
Alec
he's
Burks.
percolating.
I like Burks.
I would have loved to see that.
No, game 2. Did you hear
Clyde
about
Frazier.
Reggie Miller when they were showing his highlights from the series against the Knicks?
Yeah, went like this. To Spike
Yeah.
Lee. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
saw
what's it
live. I
called?
was
Yeah,
watching it
yeah. He
live.
was doing this at the Garden in a game that they lost in game 2.
Yeah.
And what's it called? The chants from the crowds.
Oh,
they
we
were,
can't
they,
say
they were
that.
saying like,
They can't say it.
yeah,
Don't say it.
they're just saying "f you."
Mm-hmm.
F you, and what's it called? They didn't know about. He didn't know what they were saying, but Josh Hart literally pulled over to him,
There it is.
and he
There's the
literally
pose.
took his headphone off and told him that they were saying that phrase to him.
They were. They were saying
insane.
that's not right. He's not in the game no more.
It's
He
insane.
did. He that one game sticks out in my memory. How about you, Mr. DePiro?
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I never seen anything like
Well,
that, man.
But the Knicks did it. The Knicks did what? 8 points in 18 seconds, I think, in the first series,
In
right?
game one,
Yeah, in game one, they came back, and that was great.
that was insane.
That was nuts. Game one. That's
Oh
great.
wait! You're talking about the series against the Sixers? Yeah,
Yeah.
the series against the
Sixers,
Sixers
when they came
Yeah,
back.
they came back.
8 points, I think, in 16 seconds. The Knicks, not an individual player, but to win the game. It might have been in Philly, game 3. I don't even remember.
It was in the Garden. I
It was in the
remember
Garden. Game 1
Yeah,
or 2
against Philadelphia.
But
But I have to say that it's looking like the Pacers are just gonna get through these playoffs, just beating the teams that are hurt. Because that's literally what they did against Milwaukee last series. That's what they're doing with the Knicks right now.
Mhm.
And then speaking of a series where what's it called? A team has blown a 2-0 lead and is now tied with the opposing team. Nuggets Timberwolves tonight at 10:30.
back home.
Anthony Edwards was on that hype train that he is the next face of the league. Michael Jordan. I think that he's playing as good as Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant.
What?
And he also had a good game last game, logging in 44 points. But he didn't win the game because
no.
Rudy Gobert
Michael
and Carl Anthony
Jordan
Towns were just not showing up.
It's ridiculous.
But clearly, Jokic is now proving that he's proving to all the haters that he did deserve that
You
MVP
cannot compare
as a reigning
this
champ
young
as
man
well.
to Jordan or Kobe.
Why
None of them.
not? He plays
Because-
exactly like them.
No.
He has
The physicality is not there when Jordan and Kobe played. You don't understand. You can't touch nobody.
He has the same athleticism as them,
No
and he finishes exactly like them.
No.
The best
I'm
dunk
sorry.
that we've seen in the 21st century is from that guy
I'm
wearing
sorry.
number 5
I'm
right there.
sorry.
It's from that guy wearing
I'm
number
sorry.
5 right there.
I'm sorry.
Like this, I have to say that whoever wins this series wins the championship. Sorry, Celtics fan. I have to say it because the West is just
Did you tell
very
OKC that?
competitive for you guys.
Did you tell OKC that? You got to send them a note too.
What that? They're not winning the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
They have a lot of potential,
Okay.
just not winning it this
All right.
year. They're too young. Yeah, so Timberwolves Nuggets. That's
Anthony
definitely an
Edwards. I
interesting
think we
series.
can quote that. I want to hear you quote that again. Say that again. Listen to this, Mr. DePiro.
I'm all ears.
Go ahead.
Even Stephen A. said this himself.
Oh,
Now you're a
Stephen-
follower?
What do you mean a follower? Listen, if someone says something true, then I'll agree with. I'll definitely agree with them on.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
out of
So he said
your
that-
opinion, I want your
Yeah.
opinion on
I-
Anthony Edwards being
Well,
who?
let me just mention what Stephen A. Smith mentioned on First Take.
I don't know what he said because I didn't see this, but go ahead.
There was once Michael Jordan, and then there was Kobe Bryant, and now there's Anthony Edwards. It's honestly like the series is like what it's looking like right now. The Nuggets are definitely gonna prove that they can win it back to back as the reigning champs, and Jokic is proving that he did deserve the MVP. He came back in the series, and clearly the Timberwolves, the series is definitely much harder for
So,
them
Mr.
now.
DePiro, he's even saying that Anthony Edwards is better than Stephon Curry.
Right now, he is. Curry's. Well, no, Curry's not in the playoffs. Curry's not in the playoffs.
Did I miss something, Mr.
Well,
DePiro? Did I miss
Anthony
something?
Edwards is in the playoffs. He's the best player in the playoffs. Steph Curry's not there right
And
now.
and you said Anthony Edwards because of Steven said.
Wait, if we're gonna talk all time, then definitely not.
No, but you. Well, we can rewind the tape. You
No, but
said-
I'm saying like in the postseason because Curry's not
No.
there. It's Anthony Edwards.
rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
Yeah,
He
we'll do
said,
that
and
later.
I quote,
We'll do that
that
later.
Anthony Edwards.
I
is
said
to-
right now. I said right now
Mr.
because
DePiro,
Curry's
can I get a
not
little
in the
help here?
playoffs. Curry's not in the playoffs right now.
No, I didn't say that. I'm not saying that about Curry. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
what you
then
said.
I responded with
What
right
Anthony
now.
Edwards is compared to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. That's what you said.
Well, he plays exactly like them. He finishes like them. The best dunk that we've seen in the 21st century was from that guy
I
wearing
dunk
number
donuts
5,
better than he
Anthony
dunked that bad.
Edwards.
Come on. He made one dunk. So that doesn't make you a player.
Anthony Edwards on John Collins.
Oh,
That you want to tell me that dunk was non-existent? That was the best dunk that I've ever seen.
Yes, he does. He dunks his donuts. I saw him.
Yeah, I do.
So I can't wait to watch this one when he says Anthony Davis is the next
Edwards. Edwards.
Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And then he didn't even mention Stephen Curry, so that's where it ended right there.
Well, because there will never be another Curry. How about that?
He didn't even mention LeBron in that sentence neither. It was
LeBron's not
Michael
an
Jordan,
all-time
Kobe,
great for me.
and Anthony Edwards. That's how it was.
Yeah, so LeBron's not really. Well, of course he's an all-time great, but I'll never put him with Jordan and Kobe. What is Jose?
What's wrong with
say?
you, bro? What's
Oh
wrong
my
with you
God.
disrespecting a legend like that? What's
Guys,
wrong with
we're
you?
talking about the Nuggets and the Timberwolves right now, though.
Yeah, but you, I don't know. That's a weird thing to say. I love Anthony Edwards. I think he's the next big star in the NBA. But to not put LeBron James in that sentence with Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, when LeBron has won the same amount of MVPs and almost as many championships.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying his play style was exactly like the both of them.
That's fair. But I
Yeah,
thought you
that's what I
said just talent wise. I thought you were talking about
No.
talent wise.
No,
However,
although I do have although I do think that the
Who's your top
all-time
three?
greatest
who's the
list
top three?
top three. Well,
Uh-huh.
I could give you my top five, and I'll tell you which
Alright, give me
ones
your
are
top five.
interchangeable. So in the 1 and 2 for me, it's interchangeable between Jordan and Kareem,
Okay, that's fair.
and then 3 and 4, it's interchangeable between LeBron and Kobe,
Okay,
and then 5 is Curry for me,
that's actually a respectable list.
and then
I don't
5 is
understand
Curry
Curry.
for
I don't
me.
understand Curry.
I got the
I-
big,
I think
got
Curry-
the big O in the top five.
Curry's
Sorry.
greater
Yeah,
than
I don't-
Larry Bird,
yeah.
greater than Magic, greater than Tim Duncan,
Not better than Shaq. Not better than
greater
Magic
than
either.
Shaq. Greater
But what are
than
you
Shaq.
talking about? Magic's the greatest point guard of all time, bro.
That's another conversation.
The
We've
big O
argued
has to
about
be
it
in
a
the
lot.
conversation.
Exactly.
Argued about
Oscar
it a
Robinson has to be in this conversation.
Yeah, no, I
Sorry.
agree.
Sorry.
I agree.
How many championships does Oscar
Doesn't-
Robertson
You're
have?
talking about individual players. You
And
don't.
what's the impact that he's had as much as Curry has?
Triple
Most
doubles.
impactful player
Triple
of all
doubles.
time.
Back when the
All
NBA,
We've seen
season.
triple doubles like forever.
yeah,
back
no,
then when you
back
could
then,
kill each other,
exactly.
when you could kill each other, and you could go
Mhm.
down the lane only twice. Because if you go down the lane 3 times, you come
Russell
up with a bloody
Westbrook
lip.
is the best triple double player that we've ever
He
seen.
played in the softest year in probably NBA history, bro. What are you on
Softest
about?
year, he was
the
averaging a
only guy on the
triple
team.
double for
He
4
was the only
straight
guy on the team.
seasons.
Who was he? Who else was gonna score on that team,
He
bro?
was average. What?
Victor Oladipo, Paul George, and this is her Paul George. This isn't prime Paul George.
Dude, but you got to realize that he was in a conference where the Avengers existed.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
Westbrook. That was Westbrook then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you're admitting that Curry, Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond
I'm
Green
saying the
is
conference.
Avengers.
I'm saying
no,
the
no,
conference
no, 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 no,
because
no, no, no.
Westbrook was
Answer the
there,
question.
Kevin
Answer the
Durant
question.
was there,
Answer the
James
question.
Harden was
Answer
there
the
in his
question.
prime,
Answer
Damian
the
Lillard
question.
was in his
Answer the
prime
question.
there.
Answer
What's the
question.
question?
The question is, are you admitting that Curry was finally given one of the greatest teams ever assembled to win 2 of his championships?
He did,
with
but he
Kevin
didn't
Durant?
need it.
All right, you're willing.
He did, but he didn't need it because
You're wild.
he
He didn't need it
clearly
because
proved
the year before he didn't
he was
lose a
able to
3-1
win
lead
2
to LeBron
championships
James, right? In the
without them.
finals.
He was
It's
able
never
to
been
win
done
2
before.
championships without them.
Mr. DePiro, did Michael Jordan ever throw a piece of his equipment when he was mad?
No,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he would definitely punch people, wouldn't he?
In the huddle, he's
He's
going
a
to play
competitor.
people,
He's
his
a
own
competitor.
players.
Like,
Absolutely.
He's gonna hurt people
Yeah.
though.
Now
he's a
Curry
competitor.
would never do that, but he threw his equipment 3 times.
Yeah, everyone gets mad. We all have emotions.
Listen, mouthpiece is equipment, so you
Yes,
can't.
no,
throw,
I
you
understand.
can't throw the mouthpiece.
He's not
at
a
fan.
robot like
You
Jason
can't throw it at a
Tatum.
fan and not get ejected. Oh, it was
I'm
a
sorry.
6th foul.
I'm
So
sorry
he was out
about
of the
Jason
game anyway.
Tatum. I have my feelings about Jason Tatum. I think he's one of the most glorified superstars ever. I think he needs to win a championship.
Overglorified.
I think over glorified. I agree. Him, Jaylen Brown, and Drew Holiday are making $150 million per year with the Celtics. That's insane. That's an insane amount of money for just 3 players that haven't delivered a championship yet. However, if the Celtics get it done this year, it'll be worth that 150.
Go Ticks.
But they're
Thank
not
you.
getting it though, because if they were in the Western Conference, they would
but they're
they
not.
would be like a 5th or a 6th seed.
But they're not.
What happened?
That's what I'm. Well, yeah, but in the finals, they'll eventually have to face one of these teams from the West.
And guess
Okay.
what?
See.
If
The-
it's not Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're gonna beat them.
They're not beating
I have no
Nuggets.
defense.
can't
Jokic,
beat the
Jokic
Nuggets.
versus we have to talk about this. Jokic versus Luka in the Western Conference Finals is going to be one of the most boring.
If that
Western
happens.
Conference-
Well, we don't
if-
know
no
about
OKC
that
is not
because
done yet.
Thunder and the
Right.
excuse me, Thunder and the Mavericks is looking
Right,
like
but
a
the
very
way that
close series.
the way that it's looking right now, it might go in that direction. However, if that is to come true, Minnesota versus
Denver.
the Mavericks,
Oh,
it's
That's
gonna be
not
one of the-
happening.
it's going to be one of the most.
That's not happening because the Nuggets are back,
No, I'm talking
Jokic
about
is
the Nuggets.
back.
Yeah, sorry. I meant
Yeah.
the Nuggets. The Nuggets versus the Mavericks. It would be one of the most boring Western Conference Finals of all time.
You don't know that because that's European
so. It's my
basketball.
opinion, but like
And Luka Doncic and Jokic have been
It's gonna be the
posting
slowest game
triple
ever.
doubles game in, game out. And we'll also see other games
Exactly.
where
and
these
they're very
guys
slow.
are just
You ever
doing
see
good.
Jokic go in the post? It's very. I don't understand how he's so quick to do that.
He's like a quarterback in the NBA.
Huh?
He's like a quarterback in the NBA. He's like
like
very
Patrick Mahomes.
smooth, and the passes
that?
are just they both
Jokic
wear
is like
15.
Patrick Mahomes.
They wear 15. They're both reigning champs.
All right, I'm done.
I think that's really what it
I'm
is.
done. I'm
And-
done.
and-
Because you said that Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time, right? That's your words.
Well, the best peak by a quarterback is by Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, what?
He has a higher QBR than Tom Brady all time.
You know Tom Brady beat him in the Super Bowl, right? All right, have a good one.
Football is a team. It's a team game. All right, well, we're talking about basketball. That's another topic.
And we're taking the 3-point line away next season, by the way, for NBA.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Knicks and Pacers. Who do you have tonight?
I'm rooting for myself. The Knicks. I want the Knicks to win. I don't want.
I want the Knicks to win, but
they're-
I think that
you know.
no OG is going to be a problem. Although they're back at the Garden, Pacers win this game, and then Timberwolves and the Nuggets. This game, where is that going to be? It's going to be in Denver, actually.
back to Denver.
I
Game
think
five.
that now home court is going to have to be an advantage now that we're in Game 5. Denver wins this game and they get the lead in the series. What are you thinking right here?
Denver wins.
Yeah.
Denver, OKC.
Denver, OKC in the conference finals. Interesting. I think I have Denver and the Mavericks in the conference finals.
Okay, D&D.
Yeah. And then the Pacers and the Celtics in the conference finals. That's what it's looking
Go
like.
Ticks.
Whatever you say. Thank you guys for watching. This is the SN Network on WHIT Podcasting. Have a great one, everyone. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.